Do you hear that? The sound of a bubbling creek behind me. So I've decided to go for a hike once a week. Clear my mind and just be in a peaceful location, and I love it so far. Hey y'all, welcome back. And tonight I am going to do kind of like the things that I do, and I'm doing a new thing for myself since our separation. Since I have Sundays this month at least, my schedule does change soon. I am doing self-care Sundays. So what I've done today for myself is food prep so that I eat healthy for the rest of my work week, which is I'm working the next 2 days. So I have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday this week. So I meal prepped a healthy meal for myself that is gluten-free, and so that's one thing. And I also went on a hike today. I went on about a 2.5 mile hike, and it was really beautiful. If you follow me on Instagram, not on Seven Grace Farm, but on Jenny Garcia, you will have seen pictures of that. And then at night, I just like to do something in the evening that's relaxing. And then I take a nice hot bath, like super hot bath with Epsom salt. So I'll kind of show you what I've been doing today. So I've been practicing my violin. So I just started playing, and I'll pop in a video of earlier of me playing, just so I could show you. But yeah, I'm just going through my violin practice for the week. I've got my knitting here in case I want to do that. I did take a lot of pictures today on my hike, which was really fun. And we have a candle here. This is an apartment that Nick and I share, so whoever has a kid stays at the farm. But yeah, so I've got a candle, and then headed into the bathroom. Looks like it's pretty much done. I've got my bath, and that's from a bath bomb. So I just like to get it super nice and hot, and also have a candle here so that I can relax and it smells good. And let me get this. I put some of this Epsom salt in there just to relax my muscles. I do have a lot of shoulder issues. So yeah. I'm gonna take a bath in just a minute. Another part of my nightly routine, I like to journal. This is a Litcham 1917 notebook, and then I've got my Bible here, and that is another thing that I do in the evening just to completely calm down and just feel refreshed and restarted. So before I get in the bath, I like to start to warm up the water, and I like to have a cup of tea at night. And I have been enjoying this even though it's been hot, just because it just helps my body be super warm and super relaxed. So I've got my tea bag all ready, and tonight I'm going to be drinking Yogi Tea's bedtime, and this is a little bit, it says it's soothing and sweet spicy. This has a bit of licorice fruit in it, so if you don't like licorice, like black licorice, you wouldn't like this, but I absolutely love black licorice, so it works out good for me. Okay, y'all, it's literally been 2 days since I got my violin, and I'll also link below. This is an Amazon violin, okay? It's not the best quality, it's very inexpensive, but I did a little bit of research and found one that isn't like the most horrible sounding one. So I have been practicing a lot the last couple days. So if I can do that in 2 days, you can learn an instrument too if you really want to. I've been wanting to for a very long time. So whether it's playing an instrument, writing poetry, reading a book, knitting, like whatever it is that just your mind is engaged in something other than what's going on in your life. And also, whoa, sorry about that. And also like just something that gives you excitement, I think is important to find something like that no matter what it is. I have several things like that I'm doing right now, including the farm, because it is exciting and I do really enjoy working with all the animals. But this is super nice because I'm learning something, and I'm one of those people who just absolutely will not stop learning. As soon as I'm a master of the violin, I might want to try piano. Like, that's just kind of how I am. So, not that I'll be a master, but you know what I'm saying. Do you? So anyway, hopefully you know what I'm saying, because a lot of times that don't make sense. But yeah, so try to find something like that in your life if you're going through something difficult. And especially mamas need extra care, I think, because there's such a burden with raising kids. It's a good burden, but however, if you're having a hard time, it's difficult to feel energized by that kind of pressure from everybody wanting something from you all the time. So I don't recommend really like social media being the thing that you feel life from, because it can just crumble in a moment. So if one person doesn't like something that you did, then if you put all your hopes and dreams into that thing, then it's not so great. So, I mean, if everybody decided to hate my YouTube channel, I'd still be fine. So, my identity isn't in that. So, think about that as you're deciding what you might want to do. You know, hiking is another thing that takes care of my body, but I also feel like it takes care of my mind. So, that's kind of some ideas for you. And they're like mostly free or very cheap. I'm actually not getting like lessons. I'm looking at videos on YouTube of all places, and I will link below to the online violin piano player or violin and piano tutor. That's who I've been watching, and I've learned enough to do that. So, you know, when it gets to a point where I need like a lot more instruction, I can seek that when I need it. But for now, I'm trying to keep things as free or cheap as possible. And these are just some more ideas for that. So I really think it's super important when you're going through something stressful or you're grieving in any way to try to take care of yourself as best as you can. I'm trying all of it. So I'm trying to take care of my spirit, my mind, and just to be creative, have a different focus. A new goal right now is helpful. And also just to take care of my body. So I've been trying to eat the foods that are healthiest for me, since I have Hashimoto's disease, which is a autoimmune thyroid disease. I'm supposed to eat paleo. That is sometimes very difficult and expensive because I eat a lot of meat that way and a lot more vegetables. So I've just been at the bare minimum trying to be gluten-free, because I know that every time I eat something, my joints hurt really bad and I'm super fatigued. I know that it's bad for me. I can feel it like within a couple hours. And I just want to take care of everything about me right now so that I can be the mom that I need to be right now, and I can be energized and refreshed for the farm and all the tasks and the busyness that's there, for homeschooling, all of that. So if there's any way, you know, you don't have to be separated in order to take care of yourself. It's easier for me just to do everything on Sunday because I don't have any distractions here. However, you know, the girls and I did manicures last night before I left while we watched a movie. So there are ways to sneak it in. And yeah, I don't want to spend a bunch of money doing self-care. But yeah, anyways, I hope that this is some good ideas for you and just kind of a glimpse into the things that we do. I will link some information below just about different ideas for self-care if you're at home. I'll try to pop some lists in there and stuff like that. Also, as far as mental health goes, the lighting is so weird right now. Is that better? Not really. Okay, so as far as mental health goes as well, I have been, and this is not sponsored, I'm not getting money for this. I have been doing counseling through BetterHelp. It's just it's an online thing. So they can do video chats with you or phone calls, but also you have unlimited messaging back and forth, which is super awesome because as things come up, you can kind of just like let it out and just be able to communicate that way. So yeah, I'll link that below as well. I just heard about it from a podcast, and so that's how I knew about it, but it's super, super convenient. It's a little pricey, but there are discounts. So if you see the initial price, you can put in like your income, and then it'll adjust your rate per week based on your income. So that's another way that I'm taking care of myself mentally. And there's a bunch of different types of counselors on there. Like out where we live, it would be really hard to find a female Christian marriage counselor that is not in the same one that my husband's going to or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So anyways, if you're looking for trauma counseling, anything like that, they've got just like checklists. You just check the box, and because it's a nationwide thing, there's a lot of options because we're in a rural area and it's harder to find like specialties. So that's good too. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a really good week and that you can implement at least one thing into your week this week that will help you just to reset your mind, your body, and your soul. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.